Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Ozzie's Oddities. It's good to have you all with us again. And I'm back at it, and you know, I was thinking the other day, I was remembering when I was a kid, my mother and I used to plant navy beans, the little white beans, and we'd thrash them out, fall, stack them up and dry them, and then we'd take and thrash them out. And at Thanksgiving and Christmas, I can remember having baked beans and all kinds of really nice bean soup. And I could still remember at Christmas time that ham bone. We always saved the ham bone, and we made a lot of bean soup. Well, anyway, this year I planted some of those navy beans in the garden just for the fun of it. Ma had some in the pantry left over from what she used when she was making soup. Anyway, she bought them at the grocery store. Well, I didn't have any seeds, so I just pulled them out of the pantry and planted them. And by golly, they grew nice. So anyway, I got a lot of nice beans, navy beans. And the trick to this is to let them dry in the field. Well, we had a dry year this year, and it was pretty darn nice. The leaves fell off early. I got them in fairly early and everything. And so I picked them and I let them dry some more. I just put them out in a cardboard box and let the sun beat on them and dried them out really nice. And today's the day where we're going to thrash them out. You see what's happening here? Look underneath. See all the beans coming out of there? No, we're not going to get a whole lot. Enough for a good ham bone, baked beans, whatever. But if I'd have planted 50 feet of these, well, we had a lot of bean soup. I'm very fortunate today. You know what? I got my little granddaughter watching me doing this. Zenny's watching. She's learning how to do this because she'll be doing it someday herself. We'll get the big pods out, and then we're going to do what's called winnowing. We're going to let the wind blow all the chaff out of these beans. If you get a rainy season, you got to watch these beans very carefully in the garden, because they got to be dry. They can't, if you leave them in the garden too long, they get moldy. So you want to pick them as dry as you can get them, and you got to watch them. You watch them carefully, but they have to, you know, a green bean, you pick a green bean when it's nice and fresh. These, they're green, they're hanging on their grass green, but then as they get ripe, they dry out, just like a soybean in the field. You get them when they're 13% moisture. Well, you're doing about the same thing here. When you think they're down and dried out, then as dry as you can get them before a rain comes, then you take them in, stack them in a box or on a pole, depending how many you have. You can make a big stack, but you got to get the air to go through them. That's the important thing. And because I didn't have too many here, it didn't matter. I could just put them in a box. I could have put them in a cloth bag if I wanted to.
Did you use a colander or anything?
Put them into the center of the tart, just so we can scoop them up. Scoop them all up and get them into a pan. Dish pans. That's what they are. See the chaff blowing away already? All the wind goes down.
What are you doing here?
We're cleaning the beans now. It's all winnowing. The wind is supposed to blow through the beans fall down and the shaft blows away.
But we lost our wind, man.
So that's my bean harvest for this year. That's all I got is 4 feet. Next year I'll plant more of them so I get more bean soup and baked beans. Well, you know what? I'm going to put these in a jar now. They're nice and dry. You can go in a plastic bag or a jar and they'll go on the shelf in the pantry until Thanksgiving or Christmas, which is only a couple days away, a week away. I'm surprised we're out here doing this in 60-degree weather. What's the date today? Anybody know?
14th.
14th today, 14th of November. That's pretty good. And I'm going to go from here. Done with this, I'm going to go and work on my tractor over there so I can plow the garden for next year. So that's our harvest for 2023. 4 feet of beans gave me a, hey, look at there. That's my harvest. Thanks everybody for watching Ozzie's Oddities. We'll see you again next time. Thanks everybody. Bye now.